Welcome to Business Today. It is Friday, and on Friday we have BizChat looking at the top stories in the world of business across the week. Actually, just hours ago, we've gotten almost close to exactly an hour ago, we've gotten a developing story moving in regards to the Finance Act. It was frozen, and we've seen the conservatory order barring the Finance Act being lifted by the Court of Appeal. And this is a huge change in regards to what it means, how the government is going to be financed for the financial year 2023-2024, which will be a critical tool. And we'll be discussing this particular order, the issues that have been raised in this particular order, and what it means for the country. And lastly, how to prepare yourself in this regard. Well, I'm joined by, today we have an amazing panel. Of course, on one hand, I have Charlene Olalo, who joins us today on BizChat, and I'm glad that she'll be helping us break down some of these stories, which are very critical. I'll also have Dr. Oluweni Tobias, who will also be giving us insights in this regard, and they'll be joining us virtually. But starting us off is the developing story, the breaking news that the Court of Appeal has lifted the conservatory orders barring Finance Act 2023 and says that the appeal filed by the CS Treasury has merit. The High Court had temporarily suspended implementation on June 30th. And I want to look at some of the issues raised. In fact, just quoting this particular ruling, and I quote, the upshot of our decision is that the application has merit, that is Treasury's application, and the same is allowed as spread with the effect that the order made on the 10th of July 2023 suspending the Finance Act and the order prohibiting the implementation of the Finance Act 2023 be and is hereby lifted pending the hearing and determination of the appeal. Court shall all abide, shall be borne. But I want to look at some of the nitty-gritties that have been raised in that regard. Now, there was one that was quite interesting, which I'd like to take a look at, and that's this regards to point number 45, which has been raised, that the Finance Act has a lifespan of 90 days, beyond which the next budgetary cycle is set in motion. We have no doubt in mind that the Finance Act and the Appropriation Act are interdependent. While the former provides for generation of the funds, the latter provides for the expenditure. There can be no expenditure where the mode of generation of funds has not been provided for. The first appeal estimated the generation of revenue in the tune of 211 billion shillings, with the average daily rate of 500 million shillings. Despite the actual figures being contested, it is certain that revenue was to be collected with the operationalization of the act. So this is part of the argument here, and we'll be looking what does that mean in regards to this change. But that is the latest that we have.